All right.
Hey, Bri. You didn't get the memo.
Not this one.
Oh, this memo didn't get to you. It is a Christmas miracle.
I like Christmas.
You do like Christmas.
My hat's better than yours.
It is a better hat. Mine was like $2 from Tops.
I've had this forever.
I like your hat more.
Thank you. It's kind of floppy ball. Hi, Greta.
Hi, Bri. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're not handling it Christmas edition.
Woo.
Freaking love Christmas.
Freaking love pets.
Freaking love pets. It's Halloween. It's not Halloween. It's Christmas.
Hello, thanks, miss.
Hello, Thanksmas. So I think this episode's gonna be a little different. I mean, okay, this is the third episode, so it's
It's a little different from what we've been doing.
It's a little different. So we're gonna read some couple Reddit stories, probably talk about Christmas traditions and just
Christmas Reddit stories.
Christmas Reddit stories, correct? And we're just kind of just go about it. You know, it's Christmas. All right.
Christmas Reddit stories.
Christmas Reddit stories. I think Bri's gonna read.
Yep.
And I'm gonna react.
Bri's gonna struggle through reading.
Do you want me to read any of them?
Maybe.
Okay.
Getting right into it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one is called The Christmas Date from Hell, literally. And it's just r/stories is where I got it.
Nice.
It's labeled venting.
Ooh.
Don't read ahead.
I cannot. There's no shot.
All right. It says, hi, I have another story I'd like to tell everyone about. This happened to me this past December, unfortunately. I, female 18, met a guy, male 21, that I seemed to really like. He was sweet and gentle and a stoner like me. After a couple dates, we decided to go to a Christmas village in our state. This place had beautiful lights and stores and everything you'd want. I was extremely excited, and he had mentioned getting a hotel room for the night. Now, for me, that wasn't a big deal because we had known each other for 5 months at this point, and I told him that was okay with me. So he took me on a very nice dinner date to a restaurant and paid for everything, so that was nice. After we left the restaurant, we started walking around the stores. I was extremely excited to hang out, but things started to get weird. He started drinking at every place that served alcohol. I said it made me uncomfortable because I didn't have my license, but he didn't stop. Ooh. He started getting really creepy around other women walking by, and I was mortified. I told him I was just going to take an Uber home. He told me that he had sobered up, and he apologized to me, so I thought all was well, and I made him sit around for another hour before we left. What I didn't know was he was hitting his cart, weed pen, while he was in the bathroom, so when he came out, he looked fried as hell. I expressed how uncomfortable I was, and he grabbed me by the arm and walked me to the car. He told me that we would just sit there and relax, but as soon as I got in the car, he locked the doors and started laughing and started fucking driving. I was so scared, I was shaking so bad, begging him to pull over. He pulled out of the parking lot and went over a big street divider. We were fine, but he just kept driving. Once we got to the hotel, I was fuming and extremely upset and told him what was on my mind, and he started crying, like, loudly, like sobbing. I was so confused and told him to stop. He got mad at me and locked himself in the bathroom for the night, so I slept in the bed. He slept in the bathtub or something, I don't know, or really care. The next morning, he started crying because he was talking about how insecure he was about his wee-wee size. And
Does it say wee-wee?
It says wee-wee.
Is wee-wee in quotes?
No.
Oh, man, that would have been even funnier.
At this point, I was fucking done, so I made him take me home, and I never ever talked to him again. He was blocked the second I walked into my house. Disgusting and terrifying male behavior, bro.
Oh my god.
That went so many places I didn't expect.
I didn't expect that at all.
That was really funny. Like, not the
The
sobbing.
sobbing. Hearing and seeing grown men cry.
Like that.
Is so fun to me.
Like,
it brings me Christmas joy.
Christmas
if I could
joy.
box
Listen,
that.
Men can cry, but you can't start sobbing crying when someone's mad at you for being a lunatic.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Men should have feelings. That's by certain please cry. It's a good emotion to have.
But she literally told him,
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm scared. You drove over a street divider.
And he kept going.
And he said, I'm going to scream cry now.
That's hilarious.
I think if someone did that in front of me, I'd laugh. I don't
You
think
would
I'd
laugh.
be able to help it.
No. Your initial reaction would be laughing.
Yeah.
It's seeing toxic grown men cry that
Yeah.
just brings me joy.
Yeah.
And that brings me so much joy.
And the fact I wouldn't have stayed in the bed. I would have gotten an Uber for sure.
I would have left.
Yeah.
That part was a little bit weird. I probably would have left.
She probably was just like, he's not going to do anything to me. He's just going to be in the bathtub.
He's an emotional wreck. He's a basket case.
He's going to just sob.
He's just going to keep
Dehydrate
crying.
himself. Settle down.
He's going to go into a little bit of a...
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Jeez. At least, like, the date seemed pretty cute at first. Like, the Christmas village.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah,
and then, like, dinner,
paid for
Christmas
dinner.
village. I mean...
5 months. And then he said, I'm
Yikes.
going to scream cry.
I'm going to scream cry because...
Why was he drinking so much? I don't understand.
I don't
Especially, like, in the 5 months. Anyways.
I don't know. It's... Every place it said? That's
Every
bizarre.
place that served alcohol.
Man. Yeesh.
And started being creepy around other women walking by, too.
Hate that. Hate that. Hate it.
I hate my aunt.
Oh, God.
This is on our stories as well.
Mm-hmm.
Venting. Okay. Do I hate her or do I just dislike her? Should I even dislike her? Vent incoming. Here we go. When I was younger, before I was born until I was 7, my aunt and grandmother lived in Mississippi, almost 12 hours away. My grandmother came down for Christmas, but unfortunately got sick and ended up staying. When I was 10, my aunt came down to visit. I was obviously excited because I hadn't talked to her much and wanted to connect more. She was insanely sweet and I was super happy. Time went by and she started getting a little more rude and snappy. One day, a little after I turned 11, I had just woken up. My aunt yelled at me to clean my room, although it was basically spotless except for my bed that was messed up because I just woke up. I made my bed and swept my floor. I struggled with body image when I was 11 and didn't want to eat that day, and my aunt was trying to force me to eat. I didn't want to eat and hadn't hardly eaten anything the day before, and she knew that. She then basically shoved me over to the fridge and forced me to eat while I was crying my eyes out. She told me I was being a crybaby and then asked why I didn't want to eat, and I yelled out because I fucking hate myself, okay? And she laughed hysterically and yelled back, "You just want attention, don't start that shit." We yelled back and forth for about an hour. She was loud. My neighbors complained and they were screaming a few days later. Ever since then, I have never forgiven her. I know it's a small thing, but for her to say I want attention because I hate myself just never sat right with me. Next story was a few months ago. I'm 13. I was just getting into doing eyeliner and some light eyeliner before going to her house. She now lives in my state. She didn't notice it, and when she did, she yelled, "Are you really wearing that crap? You're too young for that." And we raised our voices at each other until I ran to the bathroom and wiped it off. She's done this multiple times. Fast forward to a few weeks ago, I got a bunch of new makeup brushes from my cousin as she didn't use them anymore. I put some makeup on using them and the new palette she gave me. I wore some natural makeup with light eyeliner and some pinkish red lipstick, and even did my nails and my hair and felt pretty. Me and my mom and my aunt were playing, Shanghai?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my mom and my aunt were playing Shanghai. We were on round 5 or 6, and my mom asked if I had used the new brushes Hannah, my cousin, gave to me. I replied yes. My mom said my makeup looked cute. I thanked her, and my aunt just had to butt in saying, "Yeah, you actually don't look like a whore for once. I think it looks cute. Maybe too young for that lipstick, but it's cute." What the fuck? Why did you have to say that? I'm literally 13 years old. I'm not trying to look like a whore, nor do I even look close to one. Sorry for the vent. I just had to say it somewhere.
Okay, first of all, fuck that aunt.
She's not overreacting.
Not overreacting.
At all. She's 13.
No. And the body image part, like...
Started when she was...
Fuck off.
11.
That happens. And, like, having body image issues at that age, especially if she's only 13 now...
It's 2 years ago.
That's what society in the digital age is.
Yeah.
So, like, she's just gonna be surrounded by that. So, first of all, fuck that aunt.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. This was Christmas? Oh, yeah. Christmas.
The holidays. She came at the holidays.
Because, like... And, like, so what? Wear makeup. Let her wear makeup.
And if her mom has no problem with it...
Right.
Why are you
butting
screaming
in?
at her and forcing her to eat food?
No,
What does that
no,
help?
no. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not how you handle that.
Stop it.
Like, quit that. No.
That's insane.
Because it's like, okay.
Fuck the mom for letting it happen too.
I was gonna say that because there's like a level of her just being an aunt, and also like there's no boundary being set by a sister. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So it's like all of that was bad. I feel bad for this girl.
Yeah.
Wish I could just give her a little hug.
I know.
If she wanted a hug, I'd give her a hug.
It was only posted 10 months ago.
Aww.
So she's so little. 13. That's crazy.
Scary.
I'm sure she gets that shit enough at school, like everyone does. And if she's got body image issues, she probably has it for a reason. Like,
right. And so the fact that, but I will say though, proud of her to be able to talk about it
and recognize
that she has that issue
and realize that this is a problem.
Wow. I mean, and like recognize, and also standing up for herself. Sounds like she stands up for herself. Good for her.
Where's the mom?
I would not have stood up for myself. I would cry.
You would cry.
I would not.
She's 13.
Good for her.
11, the first one 13.
She needs to keep that voice.
Yeah.
Keep that voice. Feel better about your body image. I understand.
And she's just trying to make herself look good.
Yeah, she's just trying to feel better.
And she's 13. Leave her alone.
Let her put makeup on.
As long as she's healthy.
Yeah.
And happy. And obviously her mom's supporting her makeup choices.
Yeah.
Hopefully supporting her. Yeah.
I'd be flipping a lid.
You're a whore?
Whore. In front of the mom.
Yeah.
What did the mom say?
I would have punched her.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Clocked right in the side of the noggin.
Oh my god. I should have stabbed her with my fork.
By the way, they are all holiday related.
They are.
They're so like.
I said Christmas stories, Christmas Reddit stories.
So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. This starts with baking cookies, so. My grandmother was not one for doting and baking cookies. Instead, she was filled with piss and vinegar. Does your family say that?
No.
That saying? My grandma says that. It's so funny.
Filled with piss and vinegar?
Piss and vinegar.
That's phenomenal. I gotta use that. We will be the family that uses it now.
It's so funny.
Show up to my family. I'll show up to Christmas and say that. And
Who's filled with piss and vinegar here?
My grandma would be like, what did you just say?
Are you grumpy? For reasons that were never obvious, she was particularly cruel to my mother and I, cis female, was born with a rare genetic condition that resulted in me being bigger and taller than everyone in my peer group, including the boys. Still, as a child, I was active and successful in sports, but I was still pudgy. I never outgrew that weight. I was plus size going into 8th grade at the time when body positivity wasn't a thing. I was tormented about my weight through my childhood, and my grandmother was part of the chorus. We have a theme here. Family meals were humiliating. She watched what I consumed like a hawk. I hate that. She always commented on my portion sizes and food choices, constantly harping what I should watch the starches. Dessert? How can you still be hungry?
I hate
First
that.
of all,
shut up.
Everyone has room for dessert.
True.
Her disapproval was not merely reserved for me. I'll never forget one Christmas when my normal-sized mother bent over to pick up a gift and my grandmother responded, "Look at the size of your butt." Not unexpectedly, I became a big and tall adult. Standing well over 6 foot, I'm noticeably bigger and taller than everyone in my family. My grandmother told me that she'd pay me to lose weight, per pound, of course, or that she'd pay for a diet meal service. While I recognize that there is a certain privilege with having a family member with such means, her efforts were not born of love. And then during a festive family meal, I think my mother's birthday, I remarked that the food was incredible and I was getting full. When I went to take another bite, my grandmother grabbed me by the wrist and insisted that I stop eating. It was like a movie. Time stood still. I was horrified and humiliated and as angry as I've ever been. Her hand lingered on my wrist in earnest? Earnest?
Yeah.
I don't know why that was difficult. Her hand lingered on my wrist in earnest, and I was surprised by her strength. From the outside, it may have looked comical, this 130-pound... Oh my gosh. octogenarian?
I have no. Yeah, sure.
Literally trying to strong arm her linebacker built granddaughter, but the experience was far from humorous. In the end, I mustered strong words of rebuke, as did my mother, and my grandmother released her grip, but she was unfazed. To this day, even after her death, I still wonder.
Oof. Okay.
Now I'm gonna feel bad. To this day, even after her death, I still wonder whether I should have stabbed her in the hand with my fork to teach her a lesson about boundaries.
There it is.
Postscript, my grandmother worked in accounting well into her 80s. She retained her mental faculties until her death at 92. She was not demented. She was simply mean.
Okay, well, I won't feel bad for talking shit about a mean grandma, though, so, I mean...
No, well, she was working till then, so...
Mom stuck up for her.
Yeah.
That was nice. Nice
she
change of pace.
She probably had to deal with it her whole life, too.
Probably. Generational.
She's 6 foot. What, you want her to stop eating because she's 6 foot?
Don't touch my hand when I'm
Don't
trying
touch
to eat.
people.
Don't touch people.
Don't touch people.
Just don't touch people. Second of all, shut up. Know your body. Quit that. Let it go.
It's because I feel like that entire generation is like raised with like diets.
Yeah. Well,
diet culture.
Oh god, yeah. If you weren't the perfect tiny waisted wife who made home cooked meals and ate tiny portion sizes.
Also, home cooked meals. Well, her grandmother was not doting and baking cookies. So she's not making it. But I would think, like, even that generation, like, they're baking, they're making food, they're making these desserts, and you're going, dessert? How can you still be hungry? You don't want people to eat your food?
No. Yes,
I love when people eat my food. Call me my French toast.
All of that. I hate all of it.
Don't touch people.
Don't comment
on people's bodies,
nope.
even if you think you're being nice.
No.
Unless you know the type of relationship you have with a person.
Yeah.
Where you're like, you look great today.
Yeah, the whole, like, you look like you've lost weight. I don't love it.
Yeah.
Like,
some people like that.
Some people do, and
especially if they're like working towards that, and you're aware of that, and you know,
like
that
you said,
they
depends
like
on your relationship with them. Because, like, if you were to say that to me, I'd be like, thanks, man. I've been going to the gym. But like, a stranger that you've, like, seen... Yeah, I mean, like, you wouldn't. Yeah. But, like, if you... Like, somebody that you, like, casually work with, you, like, see them every so often.
Your granddaughter.
Yeah, don't say it to your granddaughter.
Don't say it to your granddaughter, who was born with a rare genetic condition.
Hold on. Let's backtrack fully. Rare genetic condition.
Resulting in me being bigger and taller than everyone in my peer group. First of all, taller than the boys is hard.
That is definitely hard.
Especially, like, when you're young.
Yeah.
When you don't grow out of that pudginess.
I didn't grow out of that pudginess till I was, like, literally in high school.
Yeah.
I did not lose that till my senior year of high school.
You should have heard my mom trying to convince me that was still, like, baby weight.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah, it was baby weight.
Yeah.
It was non-post. It was pre-puberty body.
Yeah, like, your own baby weight.
Yeah.
Not, like, okay.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's why, like, I had that baby weight was stuck on, like, had, like, that pudgy, childlike weight
probably
to me.
Like 13, 14.
I was junior in high school.
Yeah.
Late bloomer.
I just got a little taller, and it all kind of shifted.
Yeah. I mean, I worked out in a very unhealthy way.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Still gotta eat, guys.
Yeah, you still gotta eat. Well, that's the thing. If she's a bigger person, if she's built bigger, as she's acknowledged, you also are probably going to naturally eat more.
She stands well over 6 foot, she said.
Yeah, she's
tall.
Fuck off, Grandma. Dead or not, roll over in your grave wherever you are. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Nasty.
I hope this person has a great Christmas.
Yeah, when was this posted? It was posted 18 days ago. I hope you have a great Christmas. If you're happy to watch this.
What if?
It's on Reddit. I should have stabbed her with my fork. You should have.
You should have. I would have supported it.
Yeah, for sure.
Hindsight's 2020.
But eat your dessert.
Eat your dessert.
Tell your mom she's got a great butt.
Yeah. Does not matter.
Wow. This is a really short one.
Okay.
It's called Weird Christmas Gift on Our Stories.
Okay.
Recently, I was informed by my father that he and his friends have been trading a fruitcake every year. The same fruitcake for 30 years. The rules are whoever the other person has to eat it if the other dies. So if one dies, the other one has to eat it.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny. Fruitcake roulette. How is it not moldy by now, people are saying?
This reminds me, so my family had a tradition, and I think it stopped. But one year, I don't know where the origin of this gift came from, but it was a piece of wood with a nick in it. And
just like a board?
Yeah, like a little hunk of wood, like a hunk of 2x4. Yep.
Ed,
a little thicker.
Okay.
And anytime it was gifted, it had a new nick in it.
That's really funny.
And so it would pass through the brothers and like the the married, like just the brothers. Yeah. Or it was just between my two uncles. I don't actually know. But it was like everybody would know that, like, and they'd be like, oh, what did I get?
Yeah.
And everybody goes, oh, it's a piece of wood with
That's really funny.
Has there ever been like a weird gift from your family?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But Austin and I were in a battle for a few years.
This ended recently too.
It was only a couple years. Because we ran out of ideas.
We did.
We used to, for Christmas Eve at the in-laws' house, pull names to do like a Secret Santa. But Austin and I got each other 2 years in a row.
So then
it just stuck to where we just did each other for Secret Santa every year, and we would fuck with each other. So one year he like duct taped and zip tied the present. One year we put a present. Well, we filled a bucket with just shit, like like old milk.
Gross.
Like it was prepped. Like we prepared for a while with that one. He had to reach his hand in, and then he couldn't find it because we didn't even put it in there. And we just handed him the gift.
I remember somebody who had to record that for me because I never went on Christmas.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And it was just like that.
One year he tried to he did.
He tried. I think that was the last year.
He tried to put a gift card in cement, like quick makes.
We tried to freeze stuff and then put it in Jell-O too. Some things failed, but I think that's the year we came up with the bucket.
You guys, it was great. I loved that war.
It was fun.
So fun.
Then we both were just like,
all right,
we got nothing. Surrender.
Well, then I think COVID hit. We didn't see each other for Christmas, I think.
The last year we gave each other normal presents, I think. I think we just handed each other gift cards.
That's as a white flag.
I think there was a text
it's like, all right.
exchange of, are we doing this? And we were both like,
no. It's a lot of effort that I don't have right now.
That's probably. Yeah.
Gift exchanges always cause me stress. I don't know how to buy gifts for people.
Yeah, and it sucks because I feel like even like my family's like Christmas Eve, we would do like gift exchange. Like when us kids were younger, like the kids would get gifts obviously, and we grew up, but now everyone's just buys a gift card and we just do like a game or something to exchange it, and it's still fun, but it's like it's not as fun as when you're a kid. But at the same time, you can't buy for everyone.
Nope. We do a game now, I think, and it's just you buy one gift.
Yep.
And it's not even gift cards. It's just it has to be on a certain gift limit, and you have to say. It used to be, is it like leaning more towards like female versus male? Yeah. Like, was it more gendered? But now we're like unisex gifts.
Yeah.
And and then we'll buy for the kids, like for the
the littles,
the great grand. Well, because it's my mom's side, so it's the great grandkids. Like, or are we buying for that? Like, we just buy for the tinies. Yeah. And then one year, I wasn't 21 yet, and I got like a wine cork holder and a bottle of wine.
And you're like,
I was living on my own. I just wasn't 21 yet. No, was I? It was something random. I just gave up that wine cork holder.
That's really funny.
I don't know why I held on to it. I'm not a big wine drinker.
No.
But I still had that on my kitchen counter. And then one year my grandma got a variety of types of moonshine.
That's really funny.
And like it was not meant for her. Right. I just can't buy gifts for people. I'm really bad at it.
I'm really bad at buying gifts too.
Just tell me what you want. I'll buy it.
Yeah. Give me a list.
Just give me a list.
I like to give people a few options. Like I never like send someone a list, but if they ask, I like to send like a couple things because some people don't like the just tell me what you want.
Are you a sentimental gift receiver? Do you prefer sentimental gifts?
No, because then I feel like I have to keep it forever.
Fair. It's fair.
I feel like I don't need that.
I don't need the clutter.
Yeah. Like I like getting like pictures and things like that, but I don't know. I don't want to give like if someone gets a gift from me and thinks they have to keep it forever, then I'll feel bad.
Right.
Because people like to purge clean their houses and organize and declutter and stuff.
We're going to be hanging on to those mugs that Silas made us last year for the rest of our lives. Like they are for the rest of our lives sentimental.
Well, I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, how dare you? You say you hate them?
Throw them in the trash.
You give us a sentimental gift?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sentimental gifts like that, like make me something or like do something like that, but like don't like engrave like a salt shaker.
I know.
And say, this was so important that you love this. And then I'll be like, use it
forever.
I have to keep this. I have to be buried with this. I don't want to be buried. Burn it with me.
Incinerate it with me, please.
And just plop it in my urn. Wherever I go.
Just sits next to the urn.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a couple questions for you. Holiday related. Eggnog.
Trash.
Grow up.
Drinking vomit.
Grow up.
No. Mitchell loves it.
Mitchell loves it.
You know, like the aftertaste after you throw up?
It doesn't taste like eggnog.
Tastes like vomit.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. So I have this thing where, like, if something tastes bad, Mitchell, it drives him nuts because I'll be like, no, it tastes like medicine. Mitchell goes, no, it doesn't. It does not. And I'm like,
what does to me?
Medicine or vomit, man.
Taste is subjective.
Yes.
People who dedicate their whole lives as food critics.
I couldn't imagine.
How do we get
think
here?
Of like
Sorry.
Think of like AJ's sauce. And then
now that is
critic.
The aftertaste of vomit.
No, you don't like it?
No, I like it, but
that's not the aftertaste of vomit. It's just different.
So it's not weird. It's just different.
Anyways,
so
what about you?
Yeah, you didn't get that.
No.
I said grow up when you said.
You yell at me a lot about stupid shit. So
eat a goddamn Brussels sprout.
I will not. Eat asparagus.
I like asparagus.
What's the thing you don't like?
I don't know. I like a lot of food.
Broccoli.
I like
green
broccoli.
beans.
Love green beans.
What don't you like? We had the conversation the other day.
What did you make?
I don't know if I made it. We were just talking about it last time. We talked about stupid Brussels sprouts.
You were eating
banana peppers.
Yeah, I don't like banana peppers. That's just because I'm weak and I don't like anything that has a slight spice.
Love banana peppers.
Yeah,
because I put them with my pierogies.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm sure there's other things that you eat that I won't, but specifically.
Ramen.
I like ramen.
But I like spicy ramen.
Yeah, well, that's... No.
My ramen tonight was not that spicy.
I like ramen. You like spicy ramen. You put a whole...
Grow up!
You put a whole extra word in there. Made it something different.
It's the same.
The base of yours is the same.
Do you put black pepper in your food?
Yes. I really don't like black pepper. I will put pepper in stuff. I just don't love it.
What about chili flakes?
Absolutely not. That will hurt my tum-tum for the rest of the day.
One time I was FaceTiming Greta and I was making something and I just held up the chili flakes and just dumped them on my food.
It hurt my stomach thinking about it.
Tasted really good.
Well, I'm sure to you. I said I want to enjoy my food. I one time made pasta. I put too much red chili
flakes.
And I could not enjoy my dinner. Like I had to give it to Austin.
That sucks though.
It does suck.
It's like putting too much soy sauce on your food because that's a really
salty.
strong flavor.
I made that feta pasta that was on TikTok for the first time I ever made it. I put too much salt in it. It was so salty because feta salty.
Yeah.
Cheese. It was so salty. It was hard to enjoy. Yeah, it was like hard to enjoy. I felt dehydrated.
Yeah,
while eating it.
Chug a bottle of water.
No red pepper flakes. No thanks. Grow up, Bri. Eggnog's great. Hot chocolate.
Eat something besides salt.
I do. I juice, onion powder, and garlic powder.
Okay. What's your next question?
Hot chocolate. Mini marshmallows? Lots of mini marshmallows or just like a couple big ones?
Big ones, trash.
Agreed. Something we agree on.
Gotta be able to put it in my mouth. Wiggle it around a bit. You know what I mean? Like when I take a sip.
That's what she said.
I know. But you know when you take a sip, it's just gotta go in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could have done it with a straight face. I could have done it with a straight face.
I'm not actually that big of a hot chocolate person. Again,
I just don't want to make it. Like, I'll buy it.
Hurts my tummy. I have stomach issues.
Like, for, like, the Christmas parade, you gotta bring hot chocolate to the Christmas parade.
Go to a Christmas parade, you bring hot chocolate. You go to a Christmas outdoor function, hot chocolate.
But also,
Football
I could
games,
do, like...
hot chocolate.
Yeah. I also could do, like, trick-or-treating, hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Like that.
For sure. Yeah, because, like, at that point,
cozy.
It's cozy. Mm. I mean, I've gotten to the point in my age... In my adulthood, my old age.
Yeah, you're like 35, right?
Yep. I do prefer like a cup of coffee.
I'm just not a big coffee person.
Which I don't know why. It feels wrong.
That I'm not a coffee person?
Mm-hmm.
I like tea. Or like lattes.
It feels wrong. It feels like you should be a coffee person. Coffee.
I like a good Red Bull. Celsius.
It's not coffee.
No, but it's caffeine.
That's not the reason why I drink coffee.
So why are you putting yourself through it?
Because it's good. It does alleviate the headaches. And I'm sure if I drank a Red Bull in the morning, it would probably alleviate the headache.
Your teeth would fall out.
You're right. And I'd probably have a heart attack.
Yeah.
If I had a Red Bull every day, every morning, as soon as I wake up, a heart attack.
That's fair.
Without
I wouldn't stop shaking.
Just a constant vibration. No, I'm a coffee drinker. Coffee gal.
I know.
I have been since my mom let me drink coffee in high school. I think we've definitely touched on this, but I don't think I still know. No, I do know.
So you just don't listen.
You're gonna
hate. Definitely said it out loud. But
you're gonna hate what I'm about to say. Oh. Because in time, what we know is that I should have known this from just moments ago. I was gonna ask you turkey or ham.
It depends, though.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say ham is too moist, too wet.
Too wet. I just can't think about it too much.
Okay. Because you like my ham.
Yeah, I preferred like a cold ham.
Like a sandwich ham.
No. Like ham off the bone, cold. Like cooked next day, leftovers.
Understood. That's very good.
Same with turkey, though.
I like a warm dark meat, light meat.
White meat.
Dark meat.
To be fair, I just always grab the white meat.
I love dark meat.
What does it taste like? Just
turkey, but yeah. it seems it's more, to me, it's more tender.
Okay.
I prefer chicken thighs over a chicken breast. It's just, I think it's more tender. I
would just get the chicken breast.
Turkey, right. Thanksgiving, ham, Christmas.
Yeah.
That's just the association.
Yeah. Except we had ham on Thanksgiving at your house. But it's brunch, sure. So ham's for brunch.
It was fine.
It's fine.
It was fine. I will say, I always think of National National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. They make the turkey, and it's so dry that they cut it open and just kind of goes.
Yeah.
Just. And just like it just kind of like sneezes out. Yeah. That's turkey. That's not ham. If they made ham, that wouldn't have happened.
Well, it might have. Remember when you got that football ham?
I was out of it. That was last Christmas.
Yeah.
I got a football ham because it was the only ham left. Because we had Christmas with the in-laws. Better. Well, we had Christmas with the in-laws a week after. It was New Year's Day. So it was nearly a week after Christmas, so no, like, actual, like, spiral, bone-in, brown sugar hams were available.
Which is really weird.
Very bizarre. I also could have bought it sooner, but I bought a little ham, and it wasn't a bone-in ham. So it was like a little football-sized ham.
It looked like a football.
It looks like a football. It was round. I mean, it was good. It was definitely like as if I bought ham to slice thinly for sandwiches. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
I worked in deli. That's what they looked like.
You don't have to work in deli to know that's what it looks like.
Give me something. I cut off the casing.
Yeah.
Didn't cut off the second casing.
Yeah.
Put it in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
It burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Just the casing. The ham itself turned out to be okay, I think.
I don't remember it being bad.
I don't even remember.
You probably
eating.
didn't.
And it, well, because I went upstairs to put Oliver down for a nap, and mother-in-law and then Austin took care of the ham.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was MIA.
Yeah.
Missing in action. Dead on arrival.
I went home and passed out.
That was a long day.
Yeah, because we hosted New Year's Eve. And then you hosted Christmas.
I went New Year's Eve, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. At least I did
We
something.
have a picture from that day.
We
get a
do!
lot of pictures like that.
Oh my god, I can't stop yawning.
You just gonna sleep here?
I guess so.
Night.
My god. Best Christmas movie. Wait, no. I take it back. We're going to just kind of just go head to head with a couple, okay? Elf or the Grinch. Jim Carrey, the Grinch.
Why would you start with that?
Tell me.
Probably the Grinch.
Yeah.
I think I watch it more. So.
Yeah. The Grinch. Okay, Polar Express. Or... I got nothing else.
First of all, you can't uncanny valley me and just expect me to choose that. So not Polar Express.
I love the Polar Express, though.
I like the movie, but God, it scares me.
It's the uncanny
puppets.
valley. It is the
It's
puppets.
the puppets. Everything else would be fine, but with the puppets added in, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah,
and it's all Tom Hanks.
it is all Tom Hanks, except for the kids.
Well, everyone else. The 900 other characters are just punched it.
Is he the elves as well?
I don't know.
The few elves that talk.
Probably.
Have you ever seen Christmas with the Cranks?
No. I'm really bad with movies.
You need to see it. It's
My
such
mom
a good
sheltered
Christmas
me
movie.
from movies for some reason. Mom.
Mother.
I've yelled at her about it.
No, Christmas with the Cranks. Fantastic Christmas movie, in my opinion. It's Tim Allen.
Okay, love Tim Allen.
Love that movie. So our whole
Home Improvement, love that shit.
Mm-hmm. Last Man Standing, if you ever watched that.
It's good, but it really shows his political side.
I try to forget about it, so I can't watch Last Man
Standing. I
Standing.
really do love him, though.
I do. Well, because he's kind of a silent...
Yeah, that's fine.
You know? But no, I'm a... we're movie watchers. That's what we do for holidays. Like, that's... Like, our tradition growing up.
I love sitting watching a movie.
Yeah. Like, we would grow... Like, our tradition at night, my brother and I would do a movie marathon of Christmas movies. And we would either end it with The Polar Express or The Grinch. Jim Carrey's The Grinch, though.
Yeah, fuck that animated
National Lampoon's Christmas.
The new one's cute for, like, kids, but it's not The Grinch.
No, it's not The Grinch without Jim Carrey being, tortured to put that Grinch suit on every time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, duh. Hold on.
Yeah, you haven't said my favorite one.
The Santa Claus.
My favorite, all-time favorite Christmas movies are The Santa Claus. Yep.
Love The Santa Claus.
Love all three of them. Love the series now. Have you watched
it?
You haven't watched even the first season? That came out last year.
I don't even remember the other movies. My The Santa Claus.
I'll watch them all with you right now.
My series ends at the first one.
No, I like all three of them. The second one is probably my favorite. The first one is the nostalgia, like the Harry Potter movies.
Yeah. Oh. Really, I just realized that this episode is just really just going to be us shooting for shit. Just Merry Christmas. That's what this is. What are our plans
We're doing
Christmas
Eve brunch.
That's true.
Here.
I also get Saturday off before Christmas as well.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That never happens.
No.
Typically, it's the day of Christmas Eve. And sometimes he's had to work on Christmas Eve to like 1.
We've all had to work on Christmas Eve before.
Welcome to retail. Mm-hmm. I took the week off between Christmas and New Year's.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Really free.
Something tells me you don't have much going on.
Not when school stops.
True. No, we're ranking Christmas movies. So, okay, your top, the Santa Claus. Second?
Probably the Grinch.
Third?
Elf.
Okay. Fourth, Polar Express. I mean, there's other ones like The Christmas Story.
The Christmas Story's good. I went and saw The Christmas Story house.
Miracle on 34th Street. Don't remember watching it.
The new Christmas Story movie. Did you watch that one yet? I want to say it's on HBO.
Who's in it?
I don't know. It just came out last year. The original people.
Is it like a follow-up to it?
It's like a sequel.
It's like, a sequel. Oh, I've heard of it. I didn't watch it because I've never seen the first one.
It's really sweet.
I've never watched the first one.
Like, they did a good job.
I didn't watch a lot of those classics.
I just watched National Lampoon's last year for the first time.
That's one of my ultimate favorite Christmas movies. Like, for me to rank, honestly, I think as I've gotten older, National Lampoon's is my top. Just because my humor has shifted.
I gotta look up Christmas movies.
Have you ever seen Prancer?
Yes! Shut the fuck up!
I haven't met anybody.
Years. I have the DVD upstairs.
Me too. Not here.
Not here.
The Prancer is one of my favorites.
Have you seen Spirited?
No, Austin wants us to watch it.
You watch
I'm gonna have to get Apple TV. 4 Christmases. Have you ever watched 4 Christmases? Christmas with the Cranks. You gotta watch Christmas with the Cranks.
The old ones. The Santa Claus is coming to town. Rudolph.
Okay, fun fact for Austin, 4 Christmases, so good. For Austin for Christmas one year, our first or second year dating, I bought him all of like the old classics on DVD.
I love them. We have them all on Amazon.
Because they're his favorite. 4 Christmases is good because I love Reese Witherspoon.
How do you feel about The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Halloween and Christmas.
It gives me more Halloween.
For sure.
Of course, but as you said,
you can watch it all Hallow Thanksmas.
I love Holiday with Handcuffs.
That's funny.
Holiday in Handcuffs, so good. There's so many good ones out there, but like the classics, you know.
I just forget about them. Another Christmas Story.
We used to watch Prancer all the time too.
Yep, I watched that all the time. I haven't watched it in a long time.
No, and like I love Elf. I appreciate Elf, but it's not one of my top 3. My top 3 would be National Lampoon's, The Grinch, and then Santa Claus, and then Elf.
Oh, 8 Crazy Nights.
Home Alone. I've never seen 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I watched that when I was like 10. I probably should have.
How are we forgetting Home Alone? How are we forgetting Home Alone?
Because they're not my favorite.
They're really not that good. First of all, what the hell does the McAllisters do to
Why do they keep leaving their kid? It's too consistent. The first one, fine.
Right.
I think the third one with the different kid, I don't know if it was supposed to be the same kid. I think it's a different kid, but his dad is rich, and then they have that remote for everything. I love that shit.
Yeah,
I do. This is so fancy and future.
I don't know. It's just one of those classics, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, what about A Christmas Carol? Specifically, the Jim Carrey one.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah. Why? That's not even on the list.
Creepy as shit.
So creepy.
So creepy.
But flat out creepy, not Uncanny Valley.
No, not like Polar Express Uncanny Valley creepy.
I can't believe you know what Prancer is.
I can't believe I've never met somebody else who knew Prancer.
But when Bri was here last, I was watching the Scary Godmother movies. Exactly. And she knew what they were, and I was so excited. They were like Cartoon Network movies. They're very good.
This is probably the most disorganized out of the 3.
We've just been chatting.
We came into this very organized. I think that this is, it's Christmas. You don't watch Good Mythical Morning, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not consistently, but I go through phases.
Well, their Thanksgiving is their lowest watched day
Really?
out of every day.
Is that what they posted?
And
what
that's
was it
why
titled?
it was like We Give Up or
We
something.
Give Up, yeah.
They do that every
and
year.
I was like, that's really funny. I've been watching Smosh a lot lately.
I don't watch Smosh as much.
I watch like their Reddit stories. That's one way we got this idea, but
I yawned again. I'm gonna yawn again because I'm saying the word yawn.
Am I a psychopath? I haven't yawned. I think
that was half of a yawn. That hurt.
Oh.
It was not satisfying. Sometimes a yawn feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a satisfying thing.
It's like a sneeze.
Yeah. Sneezes suck. Oh, I want to watch a Christmas movie. I decorated for Christmas today.
I should.
I did it. I put all my trees up. And by all, I mean my 3. I got 3 trees. 2 of which I could decorate. 1 I cannot decorate. But.
'Cause your baby.
Yeah. No. Oh my God. Another yawn. Oh, I got a yawn from Bri. Yeah. Multicolor lights or white lights? I know your answer.
I have a couple. What's my answer?
Oh, I thought I knew you. This is all a lie.
What's my answer?
White lights.
I have white lights in my living room tree and multicolored in my kitchen tree.
White lights, not multicolored.
I put our like family decorations on the multicolored.
You mean ornaments?
Mm-hmm.
I've been yawning this entire time.
The whole time. It's been so consistent.
Still tell you ornaments. I've been half asleep this entire conversation.
So now I'm just going to consistently call them decorations.
Tree decorations.
Have
I mean,
you
you're not
ever
wrong.
seen Leprechaun?
What?
That movie.
Was that like a Disney movie?
I sure as hell hope not. It's terrifying.
No, that was The Luck of the Irish.
That one's a good one too, though.
I've never heard of that.
Don't.
I've heard of it. Okay, now that I'm like seeing it, I think I have heard of it, but I've never
Probably.
watched it. Do you have Christmas questions?
No. What's your favorite Christmas cookie?
Ooh. I am a hoe.
Stop.
For molasses cookies.
Did you like the ones I made?
I did.
Did you really?
I did like them.
Okay. They got really hard.
I prefer my aunt's.
Okay.
But that's not against you.
Do they get softer or are they always hard? I don't ever make them.
No, they were good. I think
You don't have to get higher in tone. You can just be honest.
So I think.
So what I was gonna say was.
Caller number 1.
No. Speak.
No, I think that like they all naturally I think do get a little bit harder. I am a simp for a good molasses cookie though. That I think that's just like my all-time favorite cookie.
That's fair.
Christmas specifically, every year that I make cookies with my aunt, and I don't know what they're actually called. I just show up and I put frosting on them.
Okay.
But they're these little chocolate balls. I don't know
Are they dry as hell?
No.
Damn, those are Cocoa Drops. Those are good as fuck.
No.
Love Cocoa
These
Drops.
are
It's
so like
eating
moist.
cocoa powder.
You were still talking? In my brain?
Your brain!
As well as... No, and my brain was about to try to say what you were saying. My brain could not separate what it was hearing to what I was trying to say. No, the goddamn chocolate round ball cookies, they sometimes get cracked. They're so good. You put a little bit of white frosting on them. So good. Those are my favorite
so much
Christmas.
More helpful if you knew what they were called.
Yeah, I have no shot what they're called. Or those are the things that you sent me that one time.
Yes.
No, Bri, the ones I'm talking about are chocolate.
Wait, these can be chocolate too, you fucking whore.
balls.
No.
Just chocolate ball cookies.
No.
That's the only way my brain
to go to Etsy.
That's the only way my brain is.
Those.
Is
that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Those are Italian. They're the same thing as I showed you before, but they're fucking chocolate. I guarantee the only difference in the recipe is cocoa powder.
I'm laughing so hard I'm clicking.
Because the other option was those.
Those are good. We don't make those.
I don't think I've ever had one of those.
Those are good. Oh,
These
me those. Somebody dropped those off at our house one time.
My favorite Christmas cookie is peanut butter blossoms.
Oh,
Thank you for asking.
That's the only cookie I can confidently make.
They're so consistent. I've never had a bad peanut butter blossom, and I only ever have them at Christmas.
I have had a bad peanut butter blossom cookie. It's every other peanut butter blossom cookie that is not made by me. I just, throughout this entire podcast.
Wow. What's your least favorite thing about Christmas? Or Christmas time?
I don't have a least favorite. I couldn't tell you. No, I think it's when it's over.
I was gonna say the undecorating.
Oh, that's true. Well, I mean that can get lumped to when it's over.
No, yours was all feely.
Feel things for once,
I
Bri.
do. In me.
Okay. Feet.
But I got socks on because they're not free.
We don't have this out for free. For free? What is that from?
Education connection.
No.
Get connected for free.
You answered that, the undecorating. What's your favorite part about Christmas?
The time alone where it's like really quiet in the morning when Silas is about to come downstairs. When it's like just the three of us.
Like on Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
And then it gets chaotic.
Chaos.
I feel things.
No, my favorite part about Christmas is hanging out with all my family.
I won't do it again.
Hang out with me or feel things? I need context.
Make the sound. I was gonna make the sound.
Oh!
But I did it that way.
Whoa!
So it's quiet.
No, I don't know. Family food. The vibes. I just love
Christmas
the holiday
is great.
season. It's the holiday
cozy.
season. This was our chaotic Christmas chat. Just
Thanks for hanging with us.
thanks for hanging while we
Just wanted to have a good time.
This was all for us.
Yeah. We read some Reddit stories. And
Yeah, well, this was for us.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you in the new year.
We'll see you in the new year. Everybody have a very safe and fun and just cozy Christmas.
Holiday season.
Holiday season. Be inclusive. Greta.
Well, bye, Greta.
Bye, Bri.